Hey guys, Yamirin here, and today I'm bringing you my Fossil Magnet Warrior deck. It's a pretty fun deck. It consists of all those fossil monsters that Jim Cook ran on GX, so finally got those printed in the Battles of Legend Armageddon, so pretty fun. Look at all these bad boys. Finally got them printed, and Fossil Fusions print, so thought I'd make a deck around that with the Magnet Warriors, so let's see what you guys think. I had to re-record this video, so I'm like noticing this and what I just said before. It's like, damn, it was a lot better before. So, gonna run 3 Wandering Soldier. If this card is destroyed by battle or sent to the graveyard with a card effect, add 1 Fossil Fusion from your deck. Only the deck, right? Yeah, from your deck to your hand. And as long as this card remains face up on the field and during your end phase, it loses 600 attack. So it's better just to leave it face down defense, hoping your opponent destroys it. So get that fun, easy search. So that is one good setup in the grave. And then I run three of these Beta, the Electromagnet Warrior. If this card is normal or special summon, you could add 1 level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior. That does include the other Electromagnet Warriors, which are level 3. So yeah, and you can special summon 1 level 4 Magnet Warrior from your deck. This is a quick effect, and then you could tribute this card to do that, to special summon a level 4. But I guess it's more of a setup in the grave for your fossil monsters. And then since we run 3 of those, we have to run 3 Gamma, the Electromagnet Warrior. Now this is the better one. If this card is normal or special summon, you can special summon 1 level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior monster from your hand, except Gamma, the Electromagnet Warrior. You can only use this effect of Gamma once per turn. And during your opponent's turn, you can tribute this card to special summon 1 level 4 Magnet Warrior from your deck. So that is pretty good, if you ask me. And then, since we're running Magnet Warriors, I'm running 2 Beta the Magnet Warrior, 2 Gamma the Magnet Warrior, and just 1 Alpha the Magnet Warrior. I used to run 2 of each, but I needed a room for more, and since I do indeed run Valkyrian, I used to run it at 2, so now I just run the 1-off. So if this card cannot be normal or special summon, not going to be normal summon or set, must be special summoned from your hand by tributing Alpha, Beta, and Gamma from your field or your hand. So that's the way to special summon it. And then during, I guess, what turn? I guess during any turn, you can tribute this card on your side of the field to special summon those 3 monsters again. So that's it for the Magnet Warriors. I also run 2 Primal Concrete. So pretty much with this one, if your opponent activates, like I say, a trade-in, discards a monster, special summon this and face down defense. So it's pretty good. And then if they attack into it, destroy 2 cards they control. So honestly, really great card, really good card. And then I run 2 Revival Golems. The effect of Revival Golem can only be used once per turn. When this card is sent from your deck to the graveyard, activate one of these effects. Special summon it from the grave, or add it to your hand from the grave. So that is fantastic, honestly. And 21 defense, ooh. And then a 1-off, I run 1, what is it called? Adamantipator Analyzer. It's good if you want to go into some synchro plays, so I only run 1 synchro monster in this deck because you don't want to keep it rock, earth, focus as much as possible, and dribble off a little bit into Dark Dragon. So with this one, you can pretty much, if your opponent controls a monster, special summon it, and then excavate the top 5 cards of your deck. And if any of them are rock monsters, you could special summon them as long as it's level 4 or under. And the rest of the cards go under the deck. So that's really nice for if you want to go to a tuner. And then another 1-off, since it just fits the requirement of rock and earth, I run one Neo-Spacian Grand Mole. If you attack into it, or if your opponent attacks it, or you attack, return both monsters to the hand. So pretty good to remove any pesky monsters your opponent might have. And since we run rock monsters, why not run what is it? Sentry Soldier of Stone. If all monsters you control are rock monsters, while this card is in your grave, you can special summon this card. You can only use the effect of this monster once per turn. So honestly, it's really good. I'd love that card. And then I run two Gigantics. Is that how we call them? Anyways, cannot be normal summoned or set. It must be special summoned from your hand by banishing one earth monster from your graveyard. If this card is destroyed by a battle and sent to the graveyard, destroy all spells and traps. That does include your own, so be careful with that. And then I run three Block Golem. Pretty much if all monsters in your graveyard are earth, you contribute this card and then target 2 level 4 or lower rock in your graveyard, except for Block Golem. Special summon them, but their effects that are activate on the field cannot activate this turn. So it's good for XYZ, you know, get a fast XYZ out there. And then I run one of is Block Dragon. I know you want to have some build up in the grave, but with the amount of monsters we run, I decided to slide it in, you know, good protection, you know. Must be special summoned from the hand or the graveyard by banishing 3 earth monsters from your hand or graveyard, and cannot be special summoned by other ways. Rock monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle except... Wait, what? Cannot be destroyed except by battle. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can add up to 3 rock type monsters from your deck to your hand, whose total levels 8. So, pretty nice, nifty hand there. So, that's it for the monsters. Time to move on with the spells. And the main go-to in this deck, really what makes the deck function, run 3 Fossil Fusions. Fusion summon 1 Fossil Fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing fusion materials listed on it from either graveyard. So, and if you banish materials from yours and your opponent's graveyard, the monster gains the effect of cannot be targeted by monster effect. So that is fantastic. And if your Fossil Fusion monsters on the field get sent to the grave, add this card back to his hand. So good recycle. Might drop it to 2 because it's searchable and adds itself to the hand. So, but at the moment I like to run 3. So remember Revival Golem, or what was his name? I think Revival Golem. Pretty much this is one of its targets. Send 1 level 4 or lower rock monster from your deck to the graveyard, and then, you know, special summon it. And if Fossil Fusion is in the graveyard, draw 1 card. You can only activate 1 Miracle Rupture per turn. So honestly, it's really nice. Even has some draw power in there. Of course, it has not occurred to me, but, you know, maybe it will someday. So this one I decided to keep it at 2. It's Specimen Inspection. Okay, neato. Reveal 1 Fossil Fusion in your hand. Send 1 monster from your hand to the graveyard, and if you do, declare a type and level. Then your opponent looks at their hand and deck, and then send 1 monster with the declared type and level. You can only activate this once per turn. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So most of the times I go for level 8 and Dragon because I dual Blue Eyes. So, you know, there's that. Couple of 1-ups. Run a 1 Monster Reborn because why not? We do run the normal monsters, the Magna Warrior. So 1 Unexpected Die for that good special summon, and that is for the spells. And then I just run the 1 Trap, 1 Rock Bombardment. Send 1 rock monster from your deck to the graveyard, and then inflict 500. So not only do you get a free special summon, but then you also get to hit him for 500 points. Isn't that just amazing? So that is it for the main deck. Time to move on to the extra deck where the real stuff happens. Let's see. Oh snap, it's going everywhere. I only run 1 Fossil Warrior Skullbone. Must be special summoned by Fossil Fusion. You can make up to 2 attacks with this during each battle phase. You can banish this card from the graveyard add 1 time steam, which we do not run, so just keep that at 1 off. If anything, remove that one to add an additional Fossil Dragon Skull Guard. With this one, must be special summoned by Fossil Fusion. If this card attacks a defense position monster and piercing battle damage, you can banish this card from your hand, add 1 Fossil Fusion from your deck to your hand. So you can only activate this once per turn. So honestly, that is a better target, if anything. And then I also run 2 Fossil Warriors Skull Kings. Same effect as the others, and then in this one says this card can make up to a 2nd attack during each battle phase if this card attacks a defense position monster, piercing battle damage. During your opponent's turn, you can quick effect, and you can target 1 monster your opponent control, move 1 monster your opponent's graveyard, discard 1 card, and add. And if you do, special summon that monster to your side of the field. You can only activate that once per turn, so that is really goddamn nice. And then here is another beautiful monster. I run 3. Let me just put this on this side so you can witness its amazing looking face. It says dragon, even though it clearly is a dinosaur, but whatevs. Must be special summoned with Fossil Fusion, we know that. And if this card attacks, battles an opponent's monster, you can switch its current attack and defense. So that is pretty nifty right there. During the damage step, if this card a defense, piercing battle damage. If this fusion battles, any battle damage your opponent takes is doubled. So that is honestly amazing. This is pretty much all I run for Fossil Fusion targets. So yeah, and pretty much any fusion. Those are pretty much all the fusions. And like I do run that 1 tuner, so I run 1 Beelze, the Diabolical Dragon, and then some XYZs, 1 Gorniak Guardian, really nifty for rocks. So 1 Giant Soldier of Steel, honestly really good, and 1 number 55 Go Goliath, yeah, that one. And then another rock, Gallant Granite, you know, really good. It's add stuff to your hand. And then lastly, 1 number 39 Utopia. Anyways, as I was saying, 1 number 39 Utopia, and you know this has to follow. Also, my video cut out. 1 number S39 Utopia the Lightning. Honestly, nice for anything really. So that is my deck, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Give it a like if you did. Honestly, I'm so annoyed that it cut off right at the end. So yeah, if you have any modifications to the deck, let me know and I'll get back to you. So that being said, I'll hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. See you.